Hello, hi, this is Danielle Serpico, the Blackbelt mastermind, and I just thought I'd stop by and say hello today as I'm walking around and out on this beautiful day in County Wexford at my home. This is my mountain here, the Blackstairs Mountains, and it's a very, very beautiful evening. I'm looking forward to watching the sunset, but what I thought I'd just stop by because I had a kind of a little funny experience on the drive home, and I thought it might be relevant to kind of a subject that I'll be talking about, and I talk about a lot, and I'm also talking about tomorrow evening in Dublin, so more about that in a moment. But basically I was driving home and I thought I saw a sheep in the middle of the road. So that's what I thought I saw. I thought I saw this sheep standing in the middle of the road, and as I got closer I suddenly realised it wasn't a sheep. It was actually just simply part of a wall. So am I blind? Not really, I can see pretty good. But what I experienced was I realised that, we often kind of create in our mind these images, and our mind's eye will see what it wants to see based on the experience that it has had beforehand. Now, if you followed me, recently I had an incident with a wonderful sheep, Popeye, and we became very, very good friends. But and obviously here in the countryside I often see a lot of sheep in the field. So the point is that in my mind, somewhere in my unconscious, there was probably lots of images and visuals that I had of sheep in the distance. So when I couldn't make out what the thing was, I went into my reserve inside my head of images that I'd seen, and it came up with a sheep. So your mind sometimes plays tricks on you. Your mind's eye will sometimes play tricks on you and create stories and create images based on simply your past history and the experiences that you had had so far in your life. Okay, now the reason that is very relevant and relevant to tomorrow's night's talk in Dublin is that in NLP we have something that is called, very simply, a very important point in NLP, and probably one of the most pragmatic and pertinent principles to understand about NLP. Now, if you follow this principle in life, you're going to have an awful lot more fun, an awful lot more success, and an awful lot more happiness. It is very simply this: the map is not the territory. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that what we believe is our reality is not necessarily so. It's simply our map. Our map is what we've put all our events, all our past history on. We base it all on everything that's happened in our life so far. All our different experiences, what we've seen, what we've felt, what we've heard, and all the different experiences make up our map, our view, our interpretation of the world. Now, what's wonderful about that is that it's just simply our map. That means that it's not necessarily fact. So I like to say, oh, it's so good to be wrong. Now, why do I say that? Because every time that you are wrong, it means that you've learned something better. It means that you've learned something right. Okay, and you've learned another way of looking at things, and you've expanded your map. Okay, metaphorically speaking, your map has got larger. So every time that you expand your map, you've learned more, you've allowed more in, you've maybe stretched your little comfort zone, you've seen all those kind of metaphoric sheep out there and created other images inside your head. And your mind, your world, everything will be larger and better for it. So start to look at life that every time that you prove yourself wrong, okay, you've got through that old limiting belief, that old belief system, and you've expanded on your map. Now, I'm going to be talking about this very important NLP principle more tomorrow night, okay, if you're in Dublin or anywhere near Dublin, get to the Central Hotel for 7 p.m. because we've got about 100 people lined up, and we're going to have a very, very full room, and I would love to meet you there, and I'll tell you all about my crazy visions and all the sheep that I see, okay, and the fun that you can have with that, because I am planning on expanding my map an awful lot this year, and I'd love you to do it with me. So if you want to find out more about what I do, about my one-to-one sessions or my NLP training, you're welcome to come along tomorrow night to Dublin, to this city centre event in the Central Hotel. You can probably find it in one of the posts below, or of course you can always email me at info@theblackbeltmastermind.com. So I hope you've enjoyed this little Facebook Live. Hi guys, to everybody that's tuning in, and thank you, Imelda. I'm glad you like that. Remember, the map is not the territory, and start to embrace being wrong, because every time you are wrong, you are oh so right. Okay, so enjoy that. Have a fabulous day. If you're around tomorrow, I'd love to see you. If not, put a comment below or get in touch. Okay, I'm here to help any way I can. Okay, wherever you are in the world, even on Skype. Okay, have a great day, and remember to keep on dreaming big. Look at the view from my back garden. That is the Mount Leinster, the Black Mountain it's called, or the White Mountain and the Black Mountain, okay, in my back garden. And yeah, I'm looking forward to counting the sheep this evening coming into the field. I'll give you a closer look. What a beautiful evening. Very, very soon we're going to have a gorgeous sunset. It's absolutely spectacular here. I love the view. I can see that out of my window, and the sun is going to set and the whole sky will go beautiful colours later on. I'll take a little picture. Hi Imelda, hi Owen, and yeah, remember, the map is not the territory. Okay, it's oh so right to be wrong. You're expanding that map, okay, and you're learning every time. And for now, this is Danielle Serpico, the Blackbelt Mastermind. Keep dreaming big. Bye. Bye.